Good morning everybody. Monday morning we are back again. I'm in a good mood. We've got a lot to get through. So this morning we've got a test drive or a viewing in the Peugeot 206, the little cheapy £2,000 old 206. Guys coming up from Bristol at 10:30. I've got 4 cars arriving this morning, all from Mannheim. The 2 in Bristol, which was the Hyundai Tucson, Tucson, whatever you want to call it, and the other one, Suzuki SX4. They're both being collected this morning by Martin. He's then going to shoot up to Birmingham, Mannheim, and I've got 2 Seats there, the Leon and the Ibiza. Now the Hyundai Tucson, I advertised all of them on Friday just with the pictures from Mannheim, which I don't really like to do, but I thought it's going to take a while to get through them all. Let's just put a couple of their pictures up there, do the write-up, give all the service history details and just see what happens. I had some Auto Trader spaces to fill because obviously we've sold quite a few. So put them all on there and had 2 inquiries on the Tucson over the weekend. And one of them's a workshop customer of ours. I think he's got a Mitsubishi ASX if I remember correctly. So he's going to pop in this morning, as soon as the Tucson arrived, he said don't worry about balancing it, give me a call straight away. I'm on day off Monday. I'll come in, looks the right sort of thing. I'll bring the part exchange with me, and we'll go from there. So that might be a really quick turnaround. I've got a girl waiting in the wings as well, also from Bristol, who's interested in having a look at it as well. So we'll see how we go, but that'll be a really nice quick flip. It's good that Mannheim let you use a couple of the pictures. Just helps. They're not brilliant by any means, but just gives people a flavour, I guess, for when the cars arrive. So I've got those 4 arriving today. Obviously Bristol Mannheim, there's another sale this morning, so I've got half a dozen to look at there, which I came in and cracked on with. So I've done the MOT histories on those, valued them all, worked out the prep costs and so on. So we'll see how we go with that one. And then of course we've got a boatload of cars going out this week, all of which are being worked on and being finished and being paid for, and invoices being done, and making sure all the paperwork's up square, and we've agreed to do everything that we've said we'll do, or we've done everything that we've agreed that we'll do. So we've got 3 going out tomorrow, Fiat 500, that had an MOT and front pads and discs. We've possibly got the Yaris going out tomorrow, that was the finance one. We're MOTing that one this afternoon. So we'll see if that one, I still haven't taken it off the market, so we'll just see how that one gets on. And we've got another one going out tomorrow, which I can't remember. But 3 out tomorrow, 1 out on Thursday, 2 out on Friday, I think. So busy. I need a shave, that is for sure. So yeah, busy start. It's going to be like this now. I'm here this week, and I'm here summer next week. Then I'm on a stag do to the mighty Benidorm. So I'm going to have a few days off at the end of next week, so that'll be good. But yeah, it's just a case of this week's more important is to just get the ones that we've sold out. The ones that are coming in, we'll just work through the best we can. But obviously, we try to work it so that the cars come in. Lewis will do the valeting on and the test drives and make sure everything works on the cars that arrive, and then I'll tend to give the cars a spruce up for the handovers, because obviously they don't take as much, although the weather has been terrible, so some of them do need a wash, but most of them it's just a case of a quick waterless wash and wax and away to go. So that's the way we tend to work with it. Obviously it'd be nice to have 2 valeters, and you could have one doing the stuff going out and one doing the stuff coming in, but can't afford to be in that sort of luxurious position at the moment. Anyway, so there we go. I'll update you along the way when the stuff arrives. I'm going to try and get a couple of videos out this week, or maybe do a bit of different content. I've still not done a video of my own car, which a few people have asked me for. I've also not done a walk around of the whole site and show you where all the magic happens. So I might try and do that this week, but we'll see how we get on. Anyway, see you all in a bit. So the little 206 is sold. Guy came up from Bristol, just using it as a little train station hopper really for work, and he said he had an MX-5 at the moment and kept taking it to the train station and it kept getting bashed, so Just wanted something to knock about in. This is ideal, really. It'll come with a new MOT. It's already been through the workshop. We had to do a CV boot, but apart from that, it'll be good to go. And he also wants the car delivered to Bristol, so we said we'll do that for 50 quid on top, as Martin goes down there all the time to Mannheim, obviously, so we can drop it down there. So we'll just charge him for one way. So we'll get that MOT towards the end of the week, and then he's going to have it at the start of next week, all being well. So that's another one ticked off. Glad to get that one out of the way quickly. Had another couple of calls on it on the weekend, actually, so I'll give them all a call back and let them know that it's gone. There we are, so all good. Just waiting on the 4 to arrive now, so we'll see what they're like in a little bit. So first 2 have arrived from Mannheim, Bristol this morning. This Hyundai Tucson, we've got 2 people on it. One's paid a deposit and looks a tidy thing at a first glance. Got to go put some fuel in it and we'll give it a quick wash. But the guy wants to come and look at it this afternoon. So it's a 1.6 petrol. SE spec, so it's got the parking sensors, it's got the alloys which are in good shape, just want to clean, but I don't think there's any curb into them. First one of these we've had actually, but of the newer shape. We did a lot of the older ones back in the day, which were much uglier than this, but they were really good sellers. Wheels are all good, bodywork's tidy. Can't see anything horrible as yet. It's grade 2, this one. A couple of little hairline scratches across the back which will come out. No dents, no dinks. A couple of little marks there which will be an awful lot better. And there's a touching on this mirror. Again, nothing really drastic. Wants a quick freshen up inside. A little bit on the seats just to bring them back to life, but the only thing I did notice was interior boot trim. There's a little bit of... We might end up replacing this, to be honest, because it's not very nice. I don't know if you can see. It's a bit scuffy. We'll see. But yeah, I'll take that one for a spin now, make sure everything works, go and put some fuel in it, and then Lewis is on his lunch. He went for an early lunch because we were waiting on these 2, so he'll come back and give that one a quick freshen up. And then this one also came with it, the Suzuki SX4. This is a 1 litre booster jet. Makes me laugh every time, that word. This one was grade 1, it's only done 12,000 miles, and I have had a look around this one and I can't see a mark on it. Continentals all round, wheels are perfect. Useful cars, these. Flat load space in the boot. Yeah, I think this one's ready to go. Might even valet this one myself. That would be a thought. It's locked, but tidy is a tidy thing, that one. So happy with both of those so far. Assuming they drive well. Hopefully we can get that one away this afternoon. That would be very nice. So we'll see how we go. Good afternoon. It's still Monday, believe it or not. What time is it? 5:30. Just got a few bits to tidy up. But the Tucson, Tuscany, whatever, it has sold. So that is a really nice flip. It arrived with me at what, 12 o'clock was it? We gave it a quick spruce up, called the gentleman who was interested, our local workshop customer who'd left a reservation on it, and he arrived with me at 3:30. Took it for a spin. Really liked it. It was a good size for him. Liked how it looked, liked how it drove, and we've done the deal. He's got a Mitsubishi ASX diesel to part exchange, similar to the one I think James has got at the moment, but it's a 62 plate, it's done 96,000 miles, a bit rough around the edges. So that'll go off to my trade network. I've taken some pictures of it as the guy was here, so the deal will be done on that one before it arrives, because we're very short on space at the minute, so that'll be away. as soon as this one goes out the door. This is going on Friday, which is the 1st of July, so a lot of people waiting, so obviously you get the full quota of the tax. We've got to MOT it, and we're going to service it to the manufacturer's schedule because it's still under Hyundai warranty. So we're going to do that Wednesday, and then he's going to pick the car up on Friday. So that's really good. Very quick flip. Arrived from Mannheim at 12, and it's sold by 4:30. So if they're all like that, life would be sweet. Martin went up to Birmingham and delivered me these other two that I bought. This one is nice. It was grade 2, but it had quite a few touch-ins and whatnot from what I could see on the pictures, but to me that tyre's a little bit low in terms of inflation, but I've had a good look around it. It looks really tidy. There's a chip there, no real dinks and dents and horribleness. Really bright looking thing. Service history is excellent. There's a little PDR just on that wing. Hopefully Lee's coming later in the week anyway. Nice spec thing. 44,000 miles, full Seat history, but it's cheap tax, and it doesn't look like the sort of car that would be cheap tax, does it? But it is. Sat-nav doesn't work, so I've got to get an SD card for that, but there's a sensible margin in this one, so pleased with that one. And the other one is the strange coloured Ibiza, but this is exceptionally tidy, and the spec's mega. It's only done 18,000 miles. Really nice diamond cut alloys, are immaculate. It's got these cool grey mirror caps to go with the body colour. It's exceptionally tidy, that one. It's not going to be a very cheap car, but it's exceptionally tidy. Half leather, excellence on the dash, 18,000 miles, push button start, all the kit and caboodle. That's a nice car. So that's that. SX4 we valeted. I need to do pictures of that one. I might stay on and do that one now actually, because it's just the week's running away with me already, and it's only Monday, for goodness sake. But still, Peugeot 206 and the Tucson gone today. We've got somebody interested in our red Vauxhall Mocha that's at our Hereford site. It's a 15 plate, but it's only done 3,000 miles. But he's from North Wales, so Dad's going to send him some detailed pictures of any damage that's on it in the morning. Hopefully we can get that one away as well. He wants delivery quote and all that sort of thing. So yeah, as always guys, the party never stops. But like I say, we've just got to make sure that everything goes out the way it should. Fiat 500's going in the morning at 9:30. Toyota Yaris, which was there, we've MOT'd that one this afternoon. That needs rear brake pads and discs, so we're going to do those in the morning. And then that one's going at 3:30 tomorrow. And at 5 o'clock tomorrow, the white 14 plate Ford Fiesta's going as well. So 3 handovers tomorrow. I've got a Fiat Tipo due in. Martin's going to get that one in the morning. Onwards and upwards. Good morning everyone, Tuesday morning. I've just handed over the black Fiat 500, really nice couple, and this is the sexy part exchange. You don't see many of these anymore. In fact, back in the day, 10 years ago now, this was the 3rd car I ever sold. Not this exact one, but it was an S-Reg Clio RN. This one's an RT, I think. I don't know what the difference is, quite honestly. That was the 3rd car I ever sold, and we're now nearly 2,000 in. But they were actually good cars. So this one, they were the 3rd owners, but their father was the 2nd owner, and he's had the car since 2000. So they've known the car for 22 years. It's a sunroof model, which I daren't open because it may never shut again, and it may be wet inside, who knows. But this side's okay bodywork wise. The other side's been facing the sun. They live in Turkey for a year at a time or something like that. So this one was obviously parked and left in the sun, and it's not much paint left. Yeah. But oh, you don't get interiors like this anymore, do you? Look at that. Snazzy, snazzy. Let's see. I didn't even check the mileage when I bought it, to be honest. So let's have a look and see what we've got going on here. Oil. Yes, it has oil. Good. Show me the money. Where's the mileage? Come on. Does it come up? There we go. 50,860 miles. Nothing, is it? Cassette player. Metro mats. Cool. Handbooks, bulbs. Sounds well. Yeah. Anyway, Martin, my transport legend, has already stuck his hand up for it. So he's having it. It's got a really good long MOT on it. They have looked after it mechanically. There's an invoice for the end of last year for new battery, brakes, so on. So there we go. I thought I'd give you a little taster of some of the parts exchanges we get in. Obviously some of them we retail on, and I know you all think now James has said that I just swan about with all these really nice low mileage cars, and that's what we tend to try and do, but the parts exchanges, bit of nostalgia for you. We've got another 2 handovers later. The Yaris, if the guy turns up, that's he's got finance through an outside company, remember, on that one, so we'll see if that happens. But we've done the rear brakes on it, so it just needs a quick freshen up. And the white Fiesta's going out this afternoon as well. I'm just about to take this one for a spin that arrived yesterday. Lewis is valeting the Ibiza. That drives really well, and hardly needs anything cleaning wise, so I'll get that one on. And we'll crack on as always. See you later. Afternoon everyone, Wednesday. This will be my last little bit for the... I'm going to do 2 videos this week because it's busy at the moment, so I can get 2 lots out. Fiat Tipo, this arrived last night. 42,000 miles. This is the 1.4 petrol T-Jet, so it's 120 brake horsepower. I've done really well with these in the past. They're just really, really good value. This is a 66 plate, then 42,000. Nice condition, good spec. This is an easy plus spec, so you got parking sensors, cruise control, Bluetooth, aircon, obviously the alloys, which are really tidy. Yeah, it's a nice thing, and it's going to be 7,995. So for a 66 plate car, plenty of space, plenty of extras. That's a lot of car for the money, so we'll get on with that one tomorrow. Lewis is just doing the Seat Leon, the red 3-door one at the moment, but it's needing quite a good see into, quite a good polish. So we're slowly clearing out the sold ones. The Hyundai Tucson is in the workshop having an MOT and service. Apart from service stuff, it needs front and rear brake pads, so we're doing those as well. Volvo V60. That was under the sign. That's going off to Kent, if you remember. That's in at the moment having a service. Not a service, it's having an MOT, but it's also having it's got one of those power shift automatic gearboxes, which are troublesome, I know, before you all jump in the comments and tell me. They put them in the Fords as well, and the Volvos, and they're not famous for their reliability automatic gearbox wise, but if you maintain them it should be okay. So we're doing a service on that. We've got the oil from Volvo, it's 130 quid, there's a filter that goes with it, but there was enough money in the car, even though the car's only done 18,000 miles. I just wanted to make sure that we've done everything that we can to stop anything going wrong with it. So that's being done at the moment. Hyundai i10 went out at 3 o'clock, so that one's gone away. Work was carried out on this one this morning. It's had 2 tyres and an MOT. This one is going to Hereford Land Rover tomorrow for a recall, free recall obviously. This one's done. This one's actually going Monday afternoon now. The guy's confirmed he's on his way over from France Monday morning. And I've just been to, I've been on my laptop buying a couple of cars just to keep on top of things. So I've bought a grade 1, this is from Birmingham Mannheim, a grade 1 Audi A3 S-Line, 1.4 TFSI petrol with a manual gearbox, 5 doors, Daytona grey, on a 66 plate. So it comes in the cheap tax bracket, which is nice, only 30 quid tax. I think on those they shut off 2 cylinders when you're round town or cruising or coming up to a standstill or whatever, to help with that. So 30 quid tax, a 66 plate, but it's only done 19,000 miles. It's demonstrator plus 1 owner, grade 1, 1 mark on a wheel I think, but otherwise pretty well bob on. And Michelin's all round, which are new because they were advised on the last MOT, but they've all been done. So that should be a really nice thing. Nice colour, nice spec, sat nav, half leather, all the nice bits. It's going to be a fairly, not a cheap car, probably one of our more expensive ones. It's going to be 18,000, but lovely thing. Grade 1 should be a wash and go job, which I always like. I've also bought a Skoda Octavia SE petrol, 1.4 TSI again. That's a 67 plate, really good price range stock actually, 67 plate hatchback, manual gearbox. It's done 58,000, so average mileage for the age. But that's only going to be 10,995, so that's an awful lot of car for the money. When you consider it's the same engine essentially as the Audi that I've just bought, and a year newer, and it's going to be 7 grand less. That is a lot of car for the money. Massive boot spaces. I used to have an Octavia. Brilliant for chucking your golf clubs in. Really, really good. So that's arriving tomorrow. The Audi's arriving on Friday. And I've also bought a Ford C-Max Titanium Navigator, which is the spec to have. So it's all the titanium spec, front and rear parking sensors, nice alloy wheels, but it's also got the big built-in sat-nav as well, DAB and all that. That's a 66 plate again, 1 litre EcoBoost, so 125 brake horsepower, manual box. So again, cheap tax, 30 quid. That's done 45,000 miles. Absolute comprehensive service history on that one as well. That's arriving on Monday, and that one's going to be 10,995, or a bit less, 10,750 maybe. So yeah, good bit of buying. Obviously we sold 2 on Monday. It's dipped off a bit. We've had a couple of inquiries on a Mocha in Hereford, Fiesta diesel, but they're ongoing, nothing too exotic at the moment. So we'll see how we get on. But that's Wednesday, and I'm going to end that video here. Thanks for all your support. I said I was going to try and get 2 out this week, so I am. So we'll catch you all later. Cheers.